Hi, and welcome to Terrain of Terror, the Citadel, or whatever. Oh, we got more charcoal. And we got charcoal we can't use right now. Where do I put the extra charcoal? I have no idea. Put it here. Running out of places to put things. We're starting a treasure chest room. This will be a storage room within the Citadel itself. I keep running out of... oh, wait. Got some ladders. I need some ladders. Because sometimes you feel like a nut. And when you do... There we go. I want to talk about a few things we've been working on here, and that's why I'm here. This is a map in transition. I am trying to get mods added to the map. Something like that. Oh, crap. I messed up again. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We get down here. I meant we get down here without taking damage. Look at this. I gotta get more of this stuff. The iron is dying out. Okay, I'll go get the iron. Where is the iron anyway? I have no idea. That's the food chest. I'm gonna have to label these somehow. Hey, that's a thought. Since 181 is different. Since 181 is different than 173, can we finally put signs on chests? That's a good question. Okay, but what if I put like... No. What if I put like right here? How about on top? No, that won't work. Alright, fine. Be that way. I'll label this one a bed. Not a very good chest. Okay, well, we're working on it. We're working on it. We're doing a really lousy job of working on it, but that's not the point. I want to show how much I've done, which is not very much. I've done some stuff here. It's not worth looking at, really. As you'll remember in our, was it last episode or the episode before that, I realized that this farm was on the wrong level. It was on 370 instead of 380 or 360. Oh, wait, I can make this jump. There. So it's going to have to go up or down. It'll probably go up. But I have to, you know, put more of these out, and I haven't had a chance to do that. Because I've been spending all this time working on the the map, no. I've been trying to get more mods to work with cubic chunks. There are more mods to get to work with cubic chunks. All I've really done is dig some of this out, finish digging out some more of that, make room for the tree farm. My last mod that I installed was Treecapitator. I keep saying Treecapitator. Treecapitator, thank you very much. And it works fine, so that's not a problem. But yeah, now not only does that have to be moved up, the stairs have also got to be moved up because the stairs don't work there. Because you'll come out of this and this isn't going to be here at all. So I probably have to remove that as well. Finish these columns off camera, I think, and all I gotta do now is add the glass. The only reason I'm not adding glass is because, hey, there might be creepers! And what do creepers do? They creep! And they go boom! And I cleared this area out. I've extended this because I'm finally getting some decent amount of crops, and they grow really fast, I have to say. So that's definitely something to look forward to. What else? I couldn't see any creatures nearby, so I said, okay, that's it. I'm gonna clear all creatures. There's a command you can do called kill all, or was it kill NPCs? I don't remember which. And I did find 2 chickens though, so maybe I shouldn't have done this. But I killed them all, so they'll reappear eventually, presumably. I don't know why they don't. I believe it's a bug with the game. I did a lot of research off camera. There's a cow! Excellent! I'm gonna kill that cow right now. Kill that cow right now. La da 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 da. Hi, cow. There you go. Liver! So now the creatures do appear. Chicken? 3rd chicken I've seen today. Excellent. I really am not here to kill animals. You know, HEDQ, that's the kill and or save the animals. Oh! Well, somebody's going to say this is going to be open anyway, so what's the point of putting them there? And you're absolutely right. There is no point. Don't do it. It's hopeless. Hopeless, I tell you. But what we can do over here is that. And then theoretically from we get to a certain height, then we can just start getting those down there like that. There we go. Of course, the real problem is we haven't got anywhere near... Oh, yeah, here's the drop-off I was going to work on. Problem is we got drop-off one here. Then we got... Well, no, it's not a drop-off. It's ladder. We're going to have ladders there. Don't have any ladders on me. They're over back there. And this will be the pit, which I haven't gotten anywhere near yet. And this will be the other drop-off. But there's one problem. If we have the ladder here, the problem is that this is a level... But then down there, down 10 is not a level. That's not a level, so it won't go down there. So this will be the express one for going up 20 at a time. And this will be the fast one for going up 10 at a time. And the drop, of course, will be the real express one, which gets you down to the lowest level, whatever that is. Well, we plan on having... I plan on having some low levels for other things. I don't know if we can do any glass duplication. I haven't tested things yet. Alright, I want to talk about some mods. Some mods that I've discovered while I'm clearing out some stuff. Oh boy. Compressed blocks. I found like 5 different compressed block mods, but there's only like one that's any good. But unfortunately, the texture is terrible, so I'd have to change the texture. That is not impossible, obviously, but it is definitely something I'd have to do. It takes up a lot of block units, or block IDs, so maybe I don't want to use a compressed blocks. But it's better than having to do barrels. I mean, better than lack of barrels, which is what we have now. We don't have barrels. There's no storage units of deepness. I had to do my research to look up what the name of the original mod that added barrels was. You know what it was? I'd forgotten what it was. I was like, I used these barrels in Mental Block Season 5. Where are the barrels? And there wasn't any. So I had to look at my own old video. And it was factorization. Factorization had barrels. Okay. And those weren't very good barrels because they kept going upside down because of the way they were placed and stuff. I can live with that, quite frankly. But factorization didn't exist this far back. In fact, of the big mods that existed this far back, there's backpacks, there's buildcraft, there's industrial craft, and that's it. All the others are not big mods. Well, there's cubic chunks. If that's not big, I don't know what is. There's another cow. Let's kill it now. Kill mobs as they appear, at any time, day or night. Well, day anyway. Come here, you. It's almost like I don't want them on the map, even though, of course, that's precisely what I want. At least now I know they reappear. I was kind of hoping they'd reappear, like, you know, all at once. What's that over there? It's just funny terrain. This is going to have to get dug out as well. Yeah. Compressed blocks were nice, but they compressed everything. And they added tools for a lot of them. And I didn't want all these extra tools. And it's nighttime now. How about that? And I have a bed. The Bedinator. No, these are raw as well, so the raw ones... Oh, what about the leather? I don't know. Well, never mind. Put the leather with the feather. Feather with the leather. Okay. So that's what we've got so far. Now we've got... Oh, I gotta do this again. Let's see. Okay, so now, well, let's do 21 on that. Okay, then. And then we take 2. So as I'm sure you can see, this has been a serious problem trying to get this to work. I couldn't get BuildCraft to work. That doesn't mean that it can't work. I've heard that it does work, but this is to say that I can't get it to work yet. So BuildCraft is going to have to wait. I don't want the other one because it isn't very good. Oh, I forgot to do that. That reminds me, can I do that right now? Oh, I could do them right now if I had them. So I'll remember to do a bunch of them next time for that very purpose. Okay, speaking of which... It's hard for me to discuss these matters because I'm having some serious problems with... Oh, that reminds me, is that... No. Where am I putting the block ones? Alright, fine, we'll put these in there, I don't care. Okay, there's other mods that I tried to get to work. There's a couple of interesting ones I want to add, but I haven't decided on them yet. There's a... Oh, what are they? There's ones that add colored blocks. Colored glass, colored bricks, colored stone, sometimes even colored dirt. These use up a lot of block IDs, and so I don't really want to do them. People just don't know how they should be made. That kind of thing. It's not very good, let's just say that. You know, I don't need to dig these out, really. Alright, so what we have... We do have another one. There's one that creates slopes. It's called Super Slopes. As it happens, Super Slopes is the inspiration. Yes, the inspiration for Carpenter's blocks. But it's just Carpenter's blocks does it their way. And Super Slopes, you just use regular recipes and it creates the slopes. So there's no special blocks that have to be made and you put stuff in them. And so they've got stuff like slopes made of dirt or grass or sand. You know, they've got ridiculous slopes. I mean, they're ridiculous. Why we don't need sands for slopes for we don't need those. And there are no slopes for stone bricks because stone bricks were introduced after the mod was. So that mod has not got it. And so like, oh, that's no good. And another thing is on Cubic Chunks mod, and it does work with Cubic Chunks, but on Cubic Chunks mod, the big problem is there is no... what am I trying to say here? There's no lighting. It has like no lighting. It's dark. It's perennially dark. It brightens up a little bit when you put a torch next to it, but it stays dark. And at nighttime, it's like completely black. Ugh. And it uses too many block IDs again, because although they're using the NBTs, the problem is they're not being very good with using the NBTs, and so it doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, there's stuff like more food. I don't want more food. You know, and more types of trees. I don't need those. I mean, if it's not going to be, oh, I don't know, something like biomes of plenty. I should look into biomes of plenty, but there doesn't seem to be biome-based mods that I've been able to find. Because look at this. Look at this. B0. What does B0 mean? Well, I don't think it means biome 0. If it does, it's because Cubic Chunks changed it. Anyway, we don't need more biomes or even more types of trees. What I need is extra blocks for decoration purposes. And these have been very hard to get. There's... Oh! I found a mod that added... And this is absolutely true. I found a mod... Or that is, I found evidence of a mod that added something that was the Ender Chest. I was so pleased. I'm going to start digging this, I think. I was so pleased. The Ender Chest. It wasn't called an Ender Chest, but it was exactly like an Ender Chest. It was even the same color, not the same texture, as the Ender Chest. And the Ender Chest isn't even introduced until something like 1.3. So we have something before it was, quote, invented, unquote. They stole the content from a modder. Worse, he never updated the mod, so it stays at 1.8.1. And he hasn't even done anything with Minecraft on the Minecraft forum since then. So he is AWOL. I tried to contact him, but of course I don't think he's going to see the message. If somehow you watch this video, or if you know this guy, I gotta find out from this guy. I gotta talk to this guy. This guy has some information on how to get that mod, because that mod is completely gone. It's extinct. Finito. And you know why? Carelessness. Nobody wants to take care of their own freaking mods. Isn't that just terrible? There's other mods that add other kinds of chests and stuff, but these don't have more than... These don't have more slots. There's some interesting chest mods, but it's basically... It's kind of like storage blocks. I don't really like storage blocks. I'm sorry. Storage blocks? That's not right. Ooh, another cow. Storage... Wait, what was the name of that mod? Storage drawers. That was the name of it. Ha! 2 in a row. Why just cows in this area? Every time I try to add a mod, it busts up. I added a mod and I was like, there's too many files being utilized by other mods, and so I said, I've got to add a clean install of CC because it's overwritten too many CC classes. So I rewrote it, and then another mod I had was busted, and it turns out that it used one of them. So I had to redo the whole thing. I'm surprised this map works, really. Where was I? I was working on that. I don't really want to work on that. I got to go up to the next level, because although that could be existing and this could be existing, up there we need that to exist. And we need to build down here. So okay, so the question is, what are we going to do? Well, I'm still going to try to add buildcraft in the future. Oh, I didn't tell you about the one with the one with the slopes. Also has upside down stairs, which is pretty cool. I forgot to check if those upside down stairs are cobble or if they are these type. But that doesn't matter at the exact moment. Not the exact moment. What else? There was another thing. There was another mod that added a bunch of other... Oh yeah, colorful stairs. I may have mentioned this last episode, actually. Adds a bunch of colorful stairs, but the problem is that the stairs... You have to have... You make stairs for facing north, and if you want the stairs to face south, you have to make a different set of stairs. That's insane. And then the person found out about this and was like, oh, well, I should fix that, but I'm not going to. And why isn't he or she going to do that? Because it would break the existing maps. No lie. That is the exact reason given. It would break the existing maps. I really don't know what to even say there. That's horrible. Just horrible. Alright, so what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. We're only half done. Okay. Trying to get this thing done properly, and I can't. Everything in the way of everything else. There we go. One more. One more. One more. Bloop. I mean, I've been looking through so many mods, I can't even pay attention to what's going on anymore with this map, with this game. It's not that it's hopeless, it's just that I'm having trouble coping with knowing what should be done or what I'm doing wrong. It's all wrong. All of it is wrong. Just about done here. Just need the 2 more we got. And then we're done with this, because I don't got no more of them. That's where it should be. That is where it should not be. And I have to remove these, and I'm going to have to pillar up to successfully remove these. And it's getting night, so we're going to get creepers. It'd be nice if creepers didn't spawn at all, sort of like most of the mobs around here. But it doesn't really work that way, sorry to say. And once I got the super slope mod, and I got it working, I'm like, oh, this is going to be awesome. I still would like to add at least 1 mod, and I still am planning on adding a mod if I can. more mods. There's other tiny mods that give little tiny things. I just wanted some really decent decorative mods, you know? Well, without adding any extra ore, because if you add ore, you have a problem. There was all kinds of colored block mods that use dyes and stuff. And this is good, but it's just not what we want. Look at that. It's pristine for once. Pristine changeo. Yeah, well, anyway, this has been a most exciting adventure trying to figure things out, and this mod pack is nowhere near finished being worked on, is all I could say. But what I could say right now is that I have absolutely no idea what it's going to be. What are we going to do? I think that we can't just add the mods we want, even though there's some really great mods where I'm going to surprise you with, until I'm absolutely 100% sure that I can't add buildcraft, or at the very least that I can't add either can't add buildcraft, or that it is added. And only then will I know what to do with the extra mods. And so stay tuned to this channel. Well, I worked for 4 hours. Yes, 4 hours. And I thought it was a pink sheep. It's a pig, actually. I worked for 4 hours on this build, on getting this to work. And behold, we have buildcraft running on cubic chunks. This is a test world. This is not my regular world. Please do not ask me to do this in the regular world just yet. I'm not sure it will work. That's a nice staircase. I'm glad I came up with that design. Somebody else must have first, though. 3 of these engines. All doing well. I've given myself a lot of items. This is a test world. This is not the regular world. The machine built itself no problem. There's a pig up there for some reason. Wasn't there earlier. I've got 2 wooden engines drawing out. I don't know if you could do 2 in a row. I've forgotten, but I'm doing 2 anyway. And yeah, this is going a bit slow. It's filling up a little bit faster than these are actually pulling out. And I'm not very fond of that, but it'll start pulling them out faster eventually. I've got this going to a sorting pipe. Sorting pipe has cobble go down yellow and dirt go down black. There's yellow, there's cobble, there's dirt, there's black. White is all miscellaneous. I'm going into the chests on top. I got 3 rows of chests. It's not going to be enough for what I have in mind, but, you know, it'll be better than nothing. As you can see, this proves it's cubic chunks. You can't really see into the distance for some reason. They're taking their time to load up. Maybe it's because I'm recording or something. But as you can see, this thing is really high up. It's over 512 up, which I designed it to do that because I want to know. Look at how beautiful this is. There's the sun down there. I hate that. The sun is below the horizon, but who cares? You can see it anyway. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this going until this goes down to below, well, as far down as it can go. I don't know how far down it could go. I've got various cheats enabled right now, so maybe it won't. If it starts pulling out the items fast enough, that'll be good. Oh, by now we should have it's just drawing dirt out at this point. Yeah, it's just all dirt. Another thing is I don't know how to work this out properly. So as you can see here, I got this really complicated. See where there's the white or the light gray edge for the pipe, and then the clear edge for the pipe. When it's a iron pipe like this, the light edge, the light gray edges mean it's not going to go through that. It always goes through the clear one. That's so that nothing goes from one pipe set to the other pipe, which it really wouldn't do, but I have it set up like this so that if it starts heading back, that it won't do that. Although maybe I should put those down here for that reason. Anyway, they're all set to go straight down anyway under those circumstances. I got one of those there so it doesn't go out through there as well, which it can also do. Although I don't see why it would necessarily. Yeah, it's starting to pull them out a little faster. But is it faster than its... one? Yeah, it's still pulling them out a little bit slower than this is bricking the blocks. Nothing I could do about that. Engine still got some stuff going. I dislike that we have to use redstone and we have to use other things, but the redstone works on these anyway. That's something. They've both gone green. It's gone to green. I also do like to have the switches up here. I wanted to have a master switch for everything, but you have to have the switch like right next to everything. Sir, that's not going to work. Maybe if I set it up so that there would be a redstone underneath the whole thing, but I had it so redstone was on either side and it didn't do anything. So I don't know. Maybe it'd be easier if I used redstone torches, but I didn't. The markers worked as well, by the way. Yeah, it looks like it's drawing them out a little faster, but I can't be sure of that. That's one of the problems, that you always want it to draw out faster. Those are green, but those are still... Well, that one was blue, but... Oh, it's blue and green. So when that really starts kicking up down there, up here, it's going to be much better. Anyway, this is very fascinating, and I could watch this all day, but we've got Terrain of Terror to do, so what... And so we'll probably, when this is done... We'll probably resume regular Terrain of Terror with Buildcraft if we can get it to work. I'm going to use a backup of the server. Did I say server? I'm going to use a backup of the map. Just in case. Yeah, this is really... It's still going a little bit... It's still going in faster than it's coming out. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, it's about 2-to-1 ratio still. Another thing which isn't patently obvious is that 50% chance goes in that one, 50% chance goes in that one, 50% chance goes in that one, and so on, and so on, and so on, which means that if this one is full up, it ejects, and then it might go that way. That's why I wanted the corners to have them go that way and stuff like that. Well, you know how that is. Yeah, because some of them are going to go back, and then they come back, and then... I wish there was a way that we could tell whether a chest was full and to bypass it if so. I don't really see how to do that, though. Alright, how are you guys doing? Yeah, this has no problem. It's loading with no problem at all. It's a really solid mod. Now, I haven't tested the other stuff yet, but the other stuff... Oh, and I didn't test Origin. This is a brand new world. As I was going to say, this is a brand new world, but it has Origin. It adds oil, but I don't know where it adds oil. Does it add oil on the surface? Does it add it somewhere else? I don't see any oil from up here. It's not to say that there isn't any. It's just to say that I can't see it. I'm going to have to create a new... We have to test the config. I believe you can change the config so it doesn't generate oil. We really don't want to generate oil for anything. We're not trying to power incredible blah 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 machines. So... Yep, working well. Ah, here we go. Finally getting some cobbles.